Remember the good old days? Crew cuts, Bobby socks, Doris Day, and that doggy in the window.
How much is that doggy in the window?
These images from the past conjure up a sense of nostalgia for a simpler, leaner time. No internet, cell phones, or the intrusive blare of the 24-hour news cycle. But for many of us, these images take us back to our school days, the friends and teachers who influenced and inspired us. We remember these times and the growth and maturity that came from a solid educational foundation. I wonder 50 years from now, what will today's youth think of when asked about their good old days? Hello, my name is Art Thompson, CEO of the American Opinion Foundation. We are a nonprofit organization dedicated to educating today's youth in the tradition of America's founders. The battle over education is strong in our country today, perhaps stronger than it has ever been in our country's history. Over the past few decades, there has been a severe degradation in the quality of education provided to our children and grandchildren, attributable in no small part to the total abandonment of morality and Judeo-Christian values on the part of our educational establishment. The principles that forged our nation are now largely ignored or ridiculed in our public schools. Where children used to learn unbiased science, accurate history, biblical ethics, and proper manners, now they are exposed to the monolithic explanation of evolutionists, disdain for the republic we love, revisionist history that casts America in the worst possible light, and an amoral, sex education-driven curriculum that trivializes morality and encourages recklessness. Real learning has fallen prey to political correctness indoctrination and falsehood.
After 25 years of teaching my own children and the children of others, I've realized that something is missing in American education. What's missing is what we're delivering at Freedom Project Education. A sense of American values, history, heritage, and the wonderful society that's underpinned the most free nation on the face of the earth, the greatest government ever designed by man.
The American Opinion Foundation was formed to help lay the groundwork, a return to traditional values, the golden age of classical education, the education our founding fathers received, an education that does not indoctrinate or tell our children what to think, but teaches them how to think and how to lead. Here at Freedom Project, we also feel it is our duty and responsibility to provide sound leadership training to the next generation in the hope that they will be able to use that knowledge to become productive citizens and leaders in our great nation. This is our goal, a commitment to the restoration of classical education and American citizenship through Freedom Project Education.
We all know by living in this fast-paced, technologically advanced civilization, the degree to which ethics, kindness, basic human decency and manners have left us as a culture. We believe one of the reasons why this has occurred is a lack of sound, thorough understanding of the moral and ethical principles of the great founding documents of our country, and of course, of the Bible. At Freedom Project Education, we believe one way to reinstill virtue and values, kindness, decency, and the social graces in our youth is to reintroduce them to the Bible as an ethical and philosophical document. At Freedom Project, we believe that the purpose of a classical education is first and foremost to produce civilized, genteel individuals who can relate to their fellows and to the people around them with decency and class, with a spirit of cooperation and an understanding. And we think that by studying the Bible very carefully, we're going to turn students into citizens, and we're going to reinstitute civilization in our nation. That's our commitment at Freedom Project Education.
We chose the name Freedom Project Education because freedom is the hallmark of American exceptionalism. Freedom Project Education is a complete K through 12 curriculum delivered online. This allows students across the country and the world to connect with our highly qualified professors. The connection is comparable to a small classroom setting where each student can receive individual attention as needed. Classes are held with the highest regard for professionalism, incorporating cutting-edge technology to enhance the learning ability of students. One thing we like to emphasize at Freedom Project Education is the experience and breadth of knowledge possessed by more than 100 instructors. Over half of our professors have doctorates in their fields, with more than 1,500 years of combined classroom experience. But more than degrees, the moral caliber of our teachers and the emphasis they place on morality and ethics in their instruction sets them apart. Our teachers are committed to communicating truth and passion to our students, whatever their disciplines. Not coercing students into thinking a certain way, but teaching them the truth, the facts, and allowing students the freedom to make up their own minds.
As a public high school teacher for 25 years, I have to tell you I'm very excited to be a part of this education project. Freedom Project Education stresses historical context, something that is profoundly neglected in public schools in this country. Because of the politically correct driven agendas by many schools in this nation, we offer an alternative that focuses in on the historical context of America's founding, which is exceptional, wonderful, and has made this republic the greatest nation in the history of the world. So I'm excited to say that Freedom Project Education is that which this nation needs today.
Because Freedom Project Education is delivered online, we are able to teach students anywhere in the country or the world. Transmitting our courses into the home allows parents the opportunity to oversee and monitor their children's progress. Not only does this provide students more time with their families, it allows them to take the necessary time to master a specific assignment at their own pace. One key problem with any high-quality education is the cost, which is often prohibitive for many families. At Freedom Project Education, we guarantee that our high-quality education is available to all. The cost for our individual classes, as well as for the entire curriculum, is a mere fraction of what students would find anywhere else. Thanks so much for watching, and God bless this great country of ours.